Welcome back, Awakened Intuitives. Welcome to any new Awakened Intuitives, Intuitives Awakened. Natalie here. We are back to do a reading on what is your evolution this year? What is your growth all together combined, okay? And we're going to do Zodiac Signs. So we're going to start with Aries and work all the way through until Pisces. All of the timestamps will be in the comments below and the description below, so feel free. And what we're going to do is I also have some 963 hertz cosmic restoration music playing in the background that I do not own the rights to. So we're going to start with the singing bowl. And I'm going to start with some information, actually, just a little bit of reading some information, and then the singing bowl, then some general energy messages. And I have to say, all this information is for entertainment purposes only. But the truth is always stranger than fiction. Let me glow, let you glow, use your discernment and unconditional love and light, so be it. So let's begin by reading just a little bit of information, and let's start at 1. So what is your evolution about? From Beyond Lemurian Oracle, Izzy Ivy, I want to show you the card, actually. Oh, snap. I totally forgot about that. Let me get out. This is the deck. Beyond Lemuria. Some of you may be connected to Lemuria by Izzy Ivy. This is such a beautiful deck. It is very powerful. Here it is. So here is the card. So I just want to hold this up for you while I read, okay? Look at the DNA, okay? So personal evolution is about growth, expansion, adaptation, success, or even becoming a better version of yourself. However good we are at surfing the waves of life, we all face surging tides of challenging ups and downs at times. When we try to hide from our trials, they get even bigger or more overwhelming. We can dive into them or surf them for growth and transformation. We might also flow with the current of least resistance, allowing the waves to wash over us and inspire a deeper sense of compassion and strength. So how we meet our challenges contributes to our growth and evolution. Okay, I am going to leave that there, okay? So there's the information, not much, but just a little bit about personal evolution, okay? So now let's begin with the singing bowl. And we'll do 225. Okay, so this is to cleanse out any vibrations, frequencies we do not want. Just connect to the higher vibrations and frequencies. And this is 432 hertz, which is the Schumann resonance. It is the frequency of Mother Earth, the heartbeat of Mother Earth, okay? So I'm going to count down from 3, just so you know. All right, 3, 2, 1. I just remembered I forgot to wear earrings today. I don't know why. On this side, I have a yin-yang symbol. So this may be a lot about balancing, finding balance, okay? So let's begin with the general energy messages. Ooh, let's do 340. All right, so all of the decks I use will be in the description below if you're interested. So we're going to begin with the Angel Wisdom cards, and we're going to ask Divine Source Creator, Protectors, Ancestors of the Love and Light only. From the Angel Wisdom cards, can you give us a general energy message before we begin with the Zodiac Signs about their personal evolution this year? 2023. Ooh, Archangel Jophiel. Okay, Archangel Jophiel works on the golden ray. Okay, so me and 2 loved ones just took a free class on gold, like the healing properties of gold. And that's my favorite color. I've always been obsessed with gold. So that may be significant to some of you, gold, okay? It's drawing wisdom from source. Ask him to illuminate you and help you to connect with your own deep knowing. He will also help you to learn and absorb information. So if you're studying or involved in any form of education, divine assistance is available to you now. Call on Archangel Jophiel for direction and strength. Are you kidding me? So we were just reading about the deeper sense of compassion and strength. Amazing. He will help you to remove negativity and become open-minded, clear, and wise. I always say have an open mind, because if you don't learn jack. Anyway, the angels remind you it is time for you to wear the golden cloak of wisdom. So visualize yourself surrounded in gold light and be wise. Affirmation: I connect with my inner wisdom. Oh my gosh, that is perfect. Wow. Okay, and it is said we are in the golden age. Okay. All right, so now from the Awakened Dreamer Oracle, Divine Source Creator, Protectors, Ancestors of the Love and Light Only. From the Awakened Dreamer Oracle, can we get another general message? Whoa. Can we get one more general? Ooh. It says arise. Interesting. Rise above the clouds of ordinary reality to perceive your dream life from the highest, most empowered perspective. Encode divine seeing and being into the marrow of your bones and manifest your sky-high point of view here on Earth. Earth is rising. A new Earth rising. Oh my gosh. This is, as humanity, it's global. But we want to get more a little personal, okay? And figure that out. So now from the Shaman Wisdom cards, Divine Source Creator, Protectors, Ancestors of the Love and Light Only, from the Shaman Wisdom cards, can you give us one last general energy message? One last general energy message, please. Ooh, 39, it says birch. Wow, I get that card a lot for general energy messages. Birch may be significant to some of you, but it's a 39. So we could add those numbers up and get a 12. And 3 may be very, very significant. 3, 6, 9, 12. The 12 adds up to another 3. So 3 is communication, transportation, journeys, technology, cooperation, and teamwork. It says feminine, east, Venus, and water. Water would be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, feelings and emotions. So let's read this though. All right, 39, birch. I am birch. I am growth in understanding the inner self, others, the world, and all our relations. Allow me to provide awareness that removes restrictions and permits you to proceed. My healing and purifying properties clean out and provide for new beginning, fresh starts. My bark is used to make practical items and is burned in the sweat lodge to cleanse the body and the spirit. I am protection. New beginning, fresh start. Very interesting. We are in the month of March. That's all about new beginnings this month. Absolutely all about new beginnings. So now we are going to begin with Aries. Like I said, timestamps will be in the comments below and the description below, so feel free if you want to skip to your sun sign. If you know your moon, your rising, your north node, you can watch for those as well. And so let's timestamp Aries and begin. So I think I covered everything. Welcome, Aries. You are the first sign of Zodiac Well, so you're the first house. You are a fire sign and you're the ram. We have the Revelations Tarot here, so there may be some kind of revelation in your life this year about your personal evolution, growth, okay? So what we're going to ask is, Divine Source Creator, use your discernment, okay? Take what resonates, all for entertainment purposes only. Divine Source Creator, Protectors, Ancestors of the Love and Light Only. What is Aries signs evolution about this year? What is Aries signs evolution about this year? What is Aries, the sign of Aries, their evolution about this year for 2023, please? Wow. Wow. You have Temperance. That's Sagittarius energy. Some of you Aries may have Sagittarius in your chart somewhere, but this is also a fire sign. So Temperance is a number 14 in the major arcanas of the tarot. That number may be significant to some of you, but it also adds up to a 5. 5 is all about changes and transformations. Everything's going to transform and change in your life, your personal evolution, your growth this year. And Temperance is divine timing. It's trusting in divine timing. It is celebration. It's harmony and balance. We were reading about that. And it is also Archangel Michael, the truth warrior, angel guidance. Okay, so it's like your evolution of what it's about this year is a celebration of harmony and balance. It's guidance from above. It is trusting in divine timing. Very interesting. We're going to pull some Oracle too here in a minute, okay? All right, Aries. What can Aries expect with this personal evolution? What can they expect with this Temperance energy? What can Aries expect? The World card. It's another major arcana. It's the last major arcana, number 21. You can add those numbers up and get a 3. 3 is communication, transportation, journeys, technology, cooperation, teamwork, okay? And the World card can be a fulfillment, a completion. So expect cycles to end for new beginnings. Absolutely. This can be success and abundance. Your whole world being changed but also guided, okay? That is beautiful. Very, very powerful. This also could be travel too. Some of you may travel somewhere and get this type of guidance, or you may celebrate. You may travel to go celebrate something. So what advice do you have for our Aries with this, their personal evolution? This Temperance and the World. Ooh! What advice can you give our Aries? Divine Source Creator, protectors, ancestors of the love and light only. What advice can you give our Aries with this Temperance and the World card? Okay, what is going on? 7 of Cups, very interesting. The 7th house is relationships, it's unions, it's partnerships. It can be romantic partners and marriage, but the Cups is feelings and emotions and intuition. The 7 of Cups, okay, is dreams. It's dreaming. What are you dreaming about achieving? Your castle in the clouds, your dreams coming true, and it's also multiple opportunities. So you can, okay, so the advice is seek all of your opportunities because there's so many, okay? And also focus on your dreams, possibly within relationships, possibly for some of you, but it's wanting to build your castle and reach your goals, your achievements, and having multiple opportunities to be able to succeed at reaching your dreams and your goals and achievements, okay? So you can focus on that. So now let's pull some Oracle messages. And let's first do the Wild Mystic Oracle. Okay, so for our Aries, for their personal evolution for 2023, what other message can you give our Aries? Divine Source Creator, protectors, ancestors of the love and light only. What other message can Aries take with them with this whole process of their personal evolution for 2023? You have play. It does almost remind me of that 7 of Cups because it's like your dreams and your head in the clouds and you're just playful and it's a monkey. So monkeys or apes may be significant to some of you. Maybe you were born of the year of the monkey for some of you Aries, and there's a star here. So let's find a monkey. Another message you need to know with your personal evolution. It's on page 76. So it says, this card represents playfulness and embracing one's childlike instincts. In the folklore of the Philippines, monkeys are associated with children who turned into small primates through laughter. In popular culture, monkeys are often associated with mischief, laughter, and fun. This card promotes a childlike view of the world. You got the World card. A playful heart and not reading too heavily into hidden meanings. This card may be seen as a call to heal the effects of childhood trauma or familial emotional abuse. It asks you to care for your inner child and allow them to play. Do not take matters so seriously and allow yourself to let go once in a while. Embrace the present rather than always thinking of the future. One of the most popular depictions of the monkey in Chinese literature is that of the Monkey King, Sun Wukong, from the 16th century novel Journey to the West. Interesting. That may be significant to some of you. Beginning life as a playful wild monkey, Sun Wukong becomes a traveler. The World card can be traveling, okay? Warrior, hero, and great magical being. The card might indicate an adventure or journey with the fun of allowing new and exciting adventures into your life and discovering how they will allow you to grow and change. So the element is earth. The flora is caraway, hyacinth, monkey flower, and daisies. Stones are pink chalcedony, smithsonite, chrysoprase, and dioptase. The spellwork says, healing of the inner child, fairy magic, you may be connected to fairies, dance magic, bringing lightheartedness to a tense situation, celebrating the birth of a child. Ooh, some of you may be celebrating a birth of a child, and it ends on page 77. You add those numbers up, and you get a number 14. Temperance, divine timing, a celebration, Aries. Very interesting. Some of you may have a child this year or a grandchild. Okay, I have to say my mom is an Aries and she's going to have a grandchild this year. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Okay, let's get you another oracle message. Let's do the Starseed Oracle this time. Okay. Oh boy. And then we'll do one more after this for your personal evolution for 2023, Aries sun signs. All right, divine source creator, protectors, ancestors of the love and light only. Can you give our Aries another message, but from the Starseed Oracle this time? Ooh, it says cracked open. It reminds me of the inner child. It says rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Interesting. It almost reminds me of the Seven of Cups. Surrendering to your dreams and knowing that they're going to come true. You can build whatever you want. Cracked open. Let's find this in the guidebook. On page 52, that adds up to 7. Relationships. So don't let the weight and density of the world squash your tender spirit. Instead, let it call even more of it home into your body at the center front of your life. It's through the extreme pressure of life's trials that diamonds are cultivated. Okay, if you were born in the month of April, April's birthstone is diamond. Wow. When things are at their darkest that we cultivate proper faith and our light is ignited. It's through the crumbling that we can allow our wounds to be alchemized. Let your pain, sorrow, and losses make you, not break you. Let life alchemize your tragedies into gold. We got the gold of Archangel Jophiel in the general energy messages. Be open to being cracked open, wide open. It's the difficult times that help us grow in leaps and bounds, and always we could only dream were possible. Your dreams. Amazing. Okay? Sometimes it hurts like hell. It's nature's way. Whether you let it happen or not, it's going to happen. So surrender to the process. It's how the light gets in. When your heart cracks open, ooh, a lot with your heart. Okay? A space is created for your soul to more fully enter. When your soul cracks open, a space is created for the grace of the Holy Spirit to enter. Let your trials, your sorrows, your pains, and your losses transform you into more and more of yourself. Stay open to the possibility that your tragedies, your losses, your sorrows, and your hurt happen for you, not to you. Bless the thing that broke you down and cracked you open, because the world needs you open. Surrender to the alchemy of life. How can you let life crack you open? Interesting. Okay, let's get you one last general energy message, and we're going to do the Shaman's Dream Oracle for you, Aries. All right. This is super interesting. A lot of inner child healing, possibly of the heart chakra. Okay, so now you may have been hurt as a child for some of you. Anyway, divine source creator, protectors, ancestors of the love and light only. Can we get one last message for our Aries? Anything that they can take with them throughout this whole session, this whole reading. Anything else they can take with them. Number 28, that number may be significant to some of you, but that also adds up to a 10. 10 is all about completions, fulfillment, success, cycles ending for new beginnings. And there's this moose antlers. Moose may be significant, but there's feathers attached to its antlers. You may be finding feathers or about to, okay? It says hollow bone and teachability. You are definitely teachable. That's so crazy. Hollow bone. And we got the bone marrow in the arise. Rise above the clouds of ordinary reality. The clouds. It could be head in the clouds, the Seven of Cups. It doesn't always have to be a bad thing. To perceive your dream life from the highest, most empowered perspective. Encode divine seeing and being into the marrow of your bones and manifest your sky-high point of view here on earth. Oh my gosh. Well, Aries, these are your messages for your personal evolution of 2023. All right. So take what resonates, leave whatever may not. Use your discernment. And thank you so much for being here and letting me do this. Okay. And supporting me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I will see you guys in the next reading or video. All right, Aries. Thank you so much. Bye. Okay, so got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm making a mess. Okay. Welcome, Tauruses. How are you guys? You are the second sign of the Zodiac Wheel, so you're the second house. You are an earth sign and you are the bull. We have the celestial tarot here. Your astrology chart may be very significant right now. Some big things happening or something, maybe connected to the stars. But anyway, so what we're going to ask is, remember, use your discernment, take what resonates, okay? All for entertainment purposes only. So, divine source, creator, protectors, ancestors of the love and light only. What is Taurus's evolution about this year? Oh, there's more than one. What is Taurus's evolution about this year, 2023, please? What is Taurus's evolution about this year? Okay, try this again. Okay, one card, please. What is Taurus's evolution about this year, please? Okay, this is odd. Venus, the Empress. That's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Earthly. You may be connected to Venus. Maybe you've seen this in the sky. Very feminine. We did get femininity with the birch, feminine, east, Venus, water. We got Venus. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's interesting. So the Empress is the number 3 of the major arcanas. 3 is cooperation, commitment, contracts, teamwork, technology, journeys. So the Empress is Mother Earth. It's Gaia. It is connected to feminine energy. It's connecting with Mother Earth. It's also a motherly and nurturing and kind. Ooh, some of you may be becoming mothers this year, Taurus, for some of you, okay? And this could also be pregnant with ideas, plans, projects, and about to give birth to all of these things and a whole new life path, journey, a new beginning. So this is your evolution about this year. This is what your evolution is this year. You're like pregnant with all these ideas and what you want to do, what you want to manifest, maybe even the connection with as a mother or a motherly figure or with a motherly figure. Very interesting, Taurus, okay? Maybe connecting with a child. So what can Taurus expect from this Empress energy? What can Taurus expect with this Empress energy, please? Ooh, you have 8 of Wands. And that is more fire energy. Oh, we didn't get that. Sorry. This is fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. 8 is death, rebirth, renewal. Reminds me of the pregnancy, about to give birth, okay? So it could be rising phoenix. And it says era, the constellation era. And 8 of Wands is something coming in very, very fast, sudden, and swift, and it could be possible communication. So it could be about taking actions, new passions, something fiery, courageous, inspirations. Ooh, something's going to come in very, very fast, sudden, and swift. Okay? Taurus. All right, so what advice can you give our Tauruses about all of this? Empress and 8 of Wands. What advice can you give our Tauruses? 2 of Pentacles. Interesting. And it's Aquila. It's a bird. It reminds me of the 8 of Wands. Coming in fast, sudden, swift. 2 of Pentacles. Okay. 2 can be... Ooh, the second house is money, material things, finances. It could just be your world and your reality right now in this lifetime. And so it was the Pentacles. And that's the earthly here. You may get some kind of offer about maybe money, material things, a job. Or somebody may be coming into your life. Maybe even a child. This is interesting. So the advice, 2 of Pentacles, is balance. Finding harmony. Really getting centered and grounded with Mother Earth and balancing, okay? So let's get you some oracle messages and see what else we can learn about this. Let's do the wild unknown archetypes. Super interesting. Okay, from the wild unknown archetypes, divine source creator, protectors, ancestors of the love and light only. Can you tell our Tauruses a little bit more about what this means about their personal evolution for 2023? Whoop, I caught it. The sustainer. Interesting. Sustainer. Okay, let's find this. There it is. On page 109, that would be a 10. 10 is fulfillment, completion, cycles ending for new beginnings. Just like that 8. It says the peacemaker, the upholder, and the perseverer, abundant, generous, supportive, and reliable. Contemplate what truly sustains you. Make a list. Notice how simple yet powerful those things are and spend some time tending them. The sustainer, the second archetype in the trio of existence, works behind the scenes tending to the tasks of life. They cultivate gardens, pay bills, keep the meals warm, and the mouths sweetly fed. Interesting. It reminded me of like providing, a provider of some sort, okay? So the sustainer is at peace in the process of life, knowing there is no start or finish to humble yet meaningful tasks. They have a natural inclination to nourish others, to archive, to persevere Earth's resources. Wow. To consider environmental impact, to see their role in the divine cycle of life. It's common for the sustainer to become overworked, leading to resentment. Their tasks aren't glamorous, and therefore the sustainer rarely receives the credit or attention. Oh my goodness. So, okay, you may be getting some credit, attention, okay? The sustainer longs to hold things in place so badly, especially relationships, that they resist necessary change. Take time with this archetype. It is within us all and needs our love. Wow. Take note of the difference between maintaining and sustaining. Which action describes your life more accurately? Okay, this is what your evolution is about for 2023. Let's get you another oracle message. And, let's do the White Light Oracle. Okay. Interesting. Divine Source, Creator, Protectors, Ancestors of the Love and Light Only from the White Light Oracle. Can you give them any more confirmation, our Tauruses? Any more confirmation? 19. So you just had 19, 19. You may be seeing 19 a lot. Or 10, 10, because those add up to a 10. Solve Polluti, 741 hertz. Interesting, on page 117. That adds up to a 9. Okay. Tune into your heart and you'll be able to find your way through any negative or toxic situation. Engage in self-healing and space clearing. Commit to regular practices that help you connect to your inner light. Your light shall not be overcome by any darkness or negativity. Take time to clean your heart and mind of negativity by focusing on the divine beings that bring joy to your heart. It is appropriate for you to desire your own personal and sacred space and access it daily. We live in an age of heightened environmental that talked about environmental, emotional, and spiritual pollution. During such a world age, it takes more work to experience clarity, purity, and originality. Often, the bulk of our challenge is simply warding off further negative influences and attempting to dislodge the toxins permeating our energy field, psychologically, physically, and emotionally. The onslaught continues with chemical toxins in foods, polluted oceans, which contaminate sea life, and the bombardment of electromagnetic radiation. When technological development lacks commensurate wisdom, such is the current case, progress contains a shadow side of harm to our planet and our creatures, including us humans. You may have an opportunity to be an environmentalist or work with the environment somehow, Mother Earth. Higher beings are lovingly and faithfully working to assist souls in their transition from fear to a love-based inner orientation, and to become strong enough to ward off further negative influences and reverse the toxic culture within themselves and our world. A shift is available for hearts willing to exchange the constant battle with relentless negativity for being a source of light, love, and peaceful abiding on this planet. When these hearts reside in an inner place of purity, they are able to bring unconditional love and spacious primordial wisdom into our world for the spiritual benefit of all beings. With their positive enthusiasm for the healing of all beings, they can do much good in the world. To be around such hearts instills peace and relaxation, hopefulness and vitality within the soul. The frequency of 741 hertz cleans things up. Salve Polluti is a Latin expression which means to clear pollutants and toxins. This frequency focuses on clearing, freeing the old hold of negativity, and allowing the natural way of bright, beautiful manifestation to unfold. This frequency works to clear infections and electromagnetic radiation from the body. It also attunes one to the harmonics of the quantum field, the reorganizing principle of the higher self, which knows what you are and how to dislodge and disengage from that which is inauthentic and obstructive to your radiant being. When this oracle appears in a reading, it is a call to clear yourself and your space in ways that feel affirming, inspiring, and beautiful for you. Trust that no matter how much gunk the ego-driven actions of humans might generate, it is no match for the power of spirit at play in willing human hearts. May all such hearts join with spirit and with each other to clear and bless all creatures for the greatest good. What? That is a freaking trip. Okay, very interesting. So now let's get you one last message. I am very curious about this, Tauruses. So if you can give me some feedback, I would greatly appreciate it. This is definitely interesting. So now, last message from the Shaman's Dream Oracle. Divine Source, Creator, Protectors, Ancestors of the Love and Light Only. Can you give our Tauruses one last message, please, for their personal evolution? Number 9. So the 9th house is spirituality, faith. Higher learning, higher perspectives, higher education, higher realms, and it says dances on one foot, okay? Balancing act. So you may want to find the balance, right? Especially with the Two of Pentacles. You need to find balance with your personal work life, the environment, the world, and your personal life. okay, this whole year. Very interesting. And you may be receiving, when you do balance, you may receive that higher learning, higher perspectives. This information may come in very, very fast, sudden, and swift. Super crazy. All right, Taurus. There's your messages for your personal evolution for 2023. I'm wishing these resonate. Take whatever does, though. Leave whatever may not. Use your discernment. And thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share if you want to. And I will see you guys in the next reading or video, Taurus. Thanks again. Bye. Wow. Okay. Welcome, Geminis. It is exactly 4:44 on my clock. You may be seeing 444, a lot of fours. But anyway, you are the third sign of Zodiac Wheel. You're the third house. You're an air sign, and you are the twins. We have Tarot of Dreams here. Remember, use your discernment. Take what resonates. All for entertainment purposes only. Anyway, so from the Tarot of the Dreams, we are going to ask Divine Source, Creator, Protectors, and Ancestors of our love and light only. What is Gemini's evolution about this year? Wow, personal evolution. You have the Ace of Cups. That is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. It can be feelings, emotions, intuition. The Aces can be a yes, a new beginning. And the Ace of Cups is your heart chakra, your heart center, unconditional love, taking a self-cup of love, loving yourself. So having self-love brings you unconditional love. And it can be sharing feelings and emotions, an overpour of feelings and emotions. So it's like you also may have healing of the heart. You may be connected to mermaids for some of you Geminis. That's amazing. So what can Geminis expect with this Ace of Cups? Page of Cups now. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You may have a water sign in your chart somewhere. Pages. Pages can be young energy, but it's also something new, a message, an opportunity, or an offer of some feelings and emotions, of a healing of your heart. Oh, you're going to get some new message or opportunity, an offer to heal your heart. It's all about your heart and your feelings and emotions, maybe even your intuition. Holy cow. Page of Cups could also be some kind of feelings and emotions coming into your life and you're unsure how to feel about it, okay? But now, what advice can you give our Geminis with this for their personal evolution for 2023? What advice? Ooh, this is the Nine of Swords, okay? The ninth house is spirituality, faith, higher learning, higher education. Swords is air, words, communication. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The Nine of Swords can be a dark night of the soul, okay? You may need to go through the dark night of the soul to heal your heart. This could also be anxiety, can't eat, sleep, think. So you need rest. You need to get out of your head. If you start getting in your head and thinking, we're air signs. So we get in our head a lot, you know. So you need rest. You need to maybe even get busy at times when you're in your head, okay? You need sleep. You need rest. Very interesting for this year. Maybe even watch your back. This could be anxiety, depression, can't eat, sleep, think. So maybe work on your diet in a healthy way and be able to have good rest. Okay, let's get some oracle messages now. And let's do Beyond Lemuria. Or sorry, not Beyond Lemuria. It's the Lemurian Starchild Oracle. You may be very connected to Lemuria. For some of you Geminis or Dolphins. Oh, we did get the mermaids. All right, for our Geminis. Divine Source, Creator, Protectors, Ancestors of love and light only. So what else do they need to know about this whole process and their personal evolution for 2023? What else do our Geminis need to know about these messages we're getting about their personal evolution for 2023? What else do our Geminis need to know, please? Divine Source, Creator, Protectors, Ancestors of Love and Light only. Wow. Ooh, it says Ellen of the Waves. Water. And it's a number 5. 5 is changes and transformations, and it can be challenges, right? With changes and transformations. It says attune to nature's signs to find your way and follow your heart. There's winter here. It is winter time. Wow. And there's a full moon. There's a full moon here in the background. And there's another full moon. So the next full moon may be very, very significant to some of you. I will be doing a reading on that when it comes up closer. So, Ellen of the Ways. It is in depth. 145.5. Interesting. Okay. What else do you need to know about these messages and your personal evolution for 2023? On page 160. 1/6 adds up to 7. 7 can be relationships, okay? Attune to nature's signs to find your way. Follow your heart, ancient knowing, visions and shamanic ceremonies, circle of life, plant lore. So it says, Ellen of the Ways provides a clear path of light that is beyond the density of the mind. Wow. She comes in times of turmoil in places of the old paradigm. Right here, okay? To show the way back home through innate wisdom. She comes to show me energetic vortices and pathways that are ancient yet beyond linear time. Interesting. The music stopped. Like a pause. Ellen of the Ways has come to you today to show that whatever is going on around you, you can connect to your heart of light. It shows you the solution of the path which was always there beyond space of time. You have walked this path in many dimensions, including Lemuria. Listen to this guide now, for she has much to share. Do you feel emotionally overwhelmed? Your emotions are like a Lemurian forest where you are finding your way. The Lemurians communicate with each tree, each feeling to find their way back home. They open their psychic senses, the senses that modern science negates. Follow my guidance to open these senses once again, as in Lemuria. Do you feel like your vision is clouded by the past? Look deeply, even into the past, which is one of the many directions you can take into the forest. No direction is better than the other. None is worse. Go where you feel called to and communicate with each tree to find your way back home. Plants or animals that might have frightened you at first start to look friendlier through a new way of communication. Instead of the emotional charge, you are now communicating with the light essence of each being, each feeling. You are seeing everything as source. Open yourself to guidance, however it looks on the surface. Within the light of essence of each moment is a tremendous message, a message of God. You are invited to open yourself to the message of each now moment to receive the grace. Dear one, you are finding a natural way of communication with all, as in Lemurian. Lemurian communication is beyond space and time and can even go beyond planet Earth. In your natural state, you communicate with all of nature, which is everything, to find your way. Connect to the Pleiadian dimension now, the cosmic dimension. Each tree is like an antenna, each plant like a tuning fork, each animal is a channel that connects you to the whole cosmos. Use nature as a medium to connect you to the Pleiades. There are many beings of light supporting you on your journey. If you feel that life has become too technological to connect with nature, then feel everything as life essence. All of the material universe is alive with vibration, alive with Mother Nature. Wow. Okay, that is pretty damn amazing. So let's do the Gateway of Light activation now. Okay. Wow. Trust your heart. Okay, Divine Source, Creator, Protectors, Ancestors of the Love and Light only. Another confirmation, another message, please, from the Gateway of Light activation for our Geminis. Angelic frequency. Angels are here. You are safe. Potent connection. Wow. I think this is the first oracle card in this deck. Let me just double check. No, it's not. Never mind. On page 43, you add those numbers up and you get a 7. Relationships. Okay, the angelic frequency is the energy of the angels in the angelic kingdom, which is aligned to service, devotion, authenticity, and love. When this frequency comes to us, it's because the gateway of our heart has aligned with it. Wow. We've essentially become an angel upon the earth. Angels on the heartbeats of Source. Oh my gosh. That is trippy. And so when we're in touch with the angelic realm, we're also connected to the heart of God. Again, God, divine source creator, universe, whatever you want to call it, okay? This card features a being of light. The streams of light surrounding it are the angelic frequency pouring down to light up our life. This image also unlocks our soul memories of our guardian angel. Before we were in this life, we danced across the midnight sky, and as the universe follows the law of attraction, our angel was attracted to us because our likeness was also in them. So we became connected, and since then our angel has been with us through every lifetime and every experience. Visualize yourself surrounded by golden light to attract the angelic kingdom into your world. Silently say, "Thank you, angels, for reminding me of your presence. It feels so good to know you are here. Welcome in their light." Angels are drawing close at this time, so be open to signs and synchronicities that confirm this. It's important for you to know that through your actions, choices, and service, you have upgraded your spiritual connection and your frequency. Rejoice, for you may be rewarded with abundance and blessings at this time, and you have been making choices that are not just for your own greater good, but for that of all those around you. Your guardian angel is with you now, helping you remember your infinite power and potential. Reach for the stars and trust that all the efforts you have been making, both eternally and externally, will bring blessings and opportunities. The path you are on is aligned to your highest good, and the support you need is there for you. You are cherished by angels. Oh my gosh. Okay, that reminds me of the Page of Cups. This is coming in for you. You may be unsure how to feel about it at first, but trust it with your heart. Oh my gosh. Okay, Geminis, last message from the Shaman's Dream Oracle for your personal evolution. Divine source, creator, protectors, ancestors of love and only for our Geminis. One last message that they need to take with them, that they need to know. Ooh, oh shit. It fell downstairs. I gotta go get it. All right, I will be right back. Remember that music paused, and now we have to pause again. So maybe you need to pause and feel, connect to Divine Source Creator. I'll be right back. Okay, crazy. Okay, this is crazy. Can you guess what number it is? 7. Your relationships. Divine Source Creator, your angels. It says covenant. Oh my gosh, it says sacred contract. You have some sacred contract. You may just create a new one this year. And you know what? With Divine Source Creator and your angels, this year is 2023. That adds up to number 7. That is a trip. Okay, Geminis, that is your message. Those are your messages. Look at the feather and the ink and the stamp. Interesting. And there's a jar too. Okay, those are your messages, Geminis. I'm wishing these resonate. Take what resonates, leave whatever may not. Use your discernment. Thank you so much for being here. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I will see you guys in the next reading or video. Thanks again. All right, bye. Thanks. Crazy. That was a freaking trip. Okay, so... Welcome, Cancers. You are a water sign. You are the 4th sign of Zodiac Well, so you're the 4th house, and you're the crab. So I have here the Shadowscapes Tarot, okay? And always use your discernment, take what resonates. All for entertainment purposes only. So, Divine Source Creator, Protectors, Ancestors of the Love and Light Only. What is Cancer's evolution about this year? What is Cancer's evolution, their personal evolution about this year, 2023? Wow, you have the Tower. So this is huge transformation and changes. So the Tower is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Look, I have to relight this. The Tower can be lightning striking a tornado, crumbling of a faulty foundation to build a better one, a more solid one. Total transformation change, absolutely. That is so interesting. Everything's going to change about your life this year, Cancer. That's like straight to the fucking point. All right, so what can Cancers expect with this Tower then? What can Cancers expect with this Tower about their personal evolution for 2023? Knight of Wands. More fire energy. So that's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That's actions and passions and fire and inspirations. So the Knights are the warriors, okay? They're the battlers. They wear the armor. But the Knight of Wands can be very quickly in and out of situations, of actions and passions. It can be flirtations. So you may get some kind of inspiration to take an action with these transformations and changes, maybe to build even a solid foundation and structure within your life. Very interesting. Quick in and out energy. Huh. Okay. And he's very passionate. Follow your passions. Well, what advice can you give our Cancers with this Tower and Knight of Wands? What advice can you give our Cancers with this whole process of their personal evolution for this year, 2023? Okay, what is going on? Oh, wow. The Nine of Cups. Okay. The ninth house is spirituality and faith, higher learning, higher perspectives. The cups is feelings and emotions. It can be intuition, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So the Nine of Cups is being able to overindulge and really feel your emotions, really sink into your feelings and emotions. This could also be being able to rest after all of your hard work, okay? You've worked very, very hard. All right, so the advice is to be able to rest. Now, it's being able to rest after all your hard work, because your wishes are heard to the universe, all of them, and they're about to come true, okay? Let's get some oracle messages and see what else we can get. Let's do the Starcodes Astro Oracle first. Sheesh. And we need the guidebook. Here we go. All right. Divine Source, Creator, Protectors, Ancestors of the Love and Light Only. Can you tell us a little bit more about these messages for Cancers? I swear I seen that. I swear I seen that. Okay. So, wow. It's like this gateway. And it's a number 13, okay? The number 13 in the tarot deck is the Death card. So death, rebirth, changes, transformation, renewals. And 13 adds up to a 4. You rule the 4th house. You're the 4th sign of home, family, structure, stability. And it says dignified and strength. And this lion almost reminds me of the Leo card, strength, passions, inspirations. Let's find this in the guidebook. This is what else you need to know about these messages, and it's on page 42. So a planet is at its strongest when it is essentially or accidentally dignified in a sign or placement that aligns with its nature and adds strength. For example, Mars is its most Mars-like when in Scorpio or Aries, the two signs it rules, or in Capricorn, which is a strong sign of leadership. A dignified planet is like the soccer player. Maybe some of you played soccer or something, happens to be out in front and free in the exact right place to receive a pass. Your voice matters. Trust that you are what's needed here at this moment. You are in your element and at the right place at the right time. So you have an advantage, but it's up to you to make a choice and run with the ball. It reminds me of that Knight of Wands. He's very fast, in and out. Dodge the obstacles. And look for the opportunities just beginning to emerge. Have faith in yourself. You have what it takes, even if you don't know it yet. It is up to you to tap into your potential and find the resources within. Play to your strengths. Use your contacts. Sing the song that best fits your voice. Do so with humble respect for the process. This situation is strong enough for you to fulfill your potential without stepping on another person to get ahead. The wind is with you, but will not do the work for you. Take the lead, do your work, and bring your team along with you. The challenge says, it may be tempting to take over. Yes, it's time for you to shine, but bring everyone along with you rather than dominate them, or you may be left high and dry once this game is over. The gift, for weeks, months, or lifetimes, you have prepared for this moment. Yes, you've worked hard. Okay, the muscles you've built in body and soul and the understanding you have accrued are needed here at this time and place. Whoa. Okay, that is a trip. Let's get you another oracle message, and let's do the Conscious Spirit Oracle. Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is so interesting. Oh, there it is. Okay. Wow. Look at the colors. Rainbow. You may be seeing rainbows. Look. Chakras balancing. Rainbows. Luck. Abundance. Happiness. Joy. Oh, wow. All right. Divine Source Creator, Protectors, Ancestors of the Love and Light Only. Anything else for our Cancers that they need to know? Any more confirmation? Anything else for their personal evolution for 2023? Ooh. I told you I seen 444 on the clock. That added to a 4. Now we have a number 4. It's all about you this year. Ah! Okay, it says gratitude. Okay, I am grateful for everyone and everything in my life and the lessons each brings. And there's a little Bambi deer here and aspen trees that may be significant to some of you in the forest. Gratitude. Every day, every situation and person brings with them a unique experience, a unique gift. This card is asking you to stop focusing on what you perceive you lack in your life and focus on what you do have. Your life is filled with blessings and abundance in many forms. Yes! Oh my gosh. Okay, give thanks for all of life's gifts, the small and the big, the positive and negative. At the start of each day, give thanks for the gifts the new day will bring. By giving thanks in advance, you can learn to acknowledge and receive each gift unconditionally as it appears. If you feel you do not have anything to be grateful for because of emotional, mental, or physical suffering, this card is asking you to stop focusing on the negatives, for this brings only more of the same. Only when you acknowledge and give thanks for the blessings you do have will you be able to heal and move forward. Being alive is one of life's greatest gifts. Begin by showing gratitude for your life. And if you do that, I feel like it will bring this absolute huge transformation for the better of your life, Cancer. That is so beautiful. All right. We need one last message from the Shaman's Dream Oracle. Divine Source Creator, Protectors, Ancestors of the Love and Light Only for our Cancers. Shaman's Dream Oracle. One last message that they can take with them. Okay, number 36. We did get 39. 369 may be very significant to you guys. So 36 adds up to a 9. Okay, you did get that 9 of Cups. 9 is having full faith and spirituality. Okay, lost in space, needing direction. So use your faith, have full faith in Divine Source Creators, your protectors, your ancestors of the Love and Light Only to guide you. Okay, wow. And look at that. It's like she's trying to find direction out of the forest or something, right? Very interesting. All right, Cancers, those are your messages. I'm wishing they resonate. Take whatever does resonate, leave whatever may not. Use your discernment. Thank you so much for letting me do this and being here and supporting me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I will see you guys in the next reading or video. Thanks again, Cancers. Bye. Interesting stuff. Okay. Oh. All right. Welcome, Leos. You are the 5th sign of Zodiac, well, so the 5th house. You're a fire sign and you're the lion. And we have the Universal Fantasy Tarot here for you. Always use your discernment. Take what resonates, leave whatever may not. All for entertainment purposes only. But anyway, from the Universal Fantasy Tarot, we're going to ask Divine Source, Creator, Protectors, Ancestors of the Love and Light only. What is Leo's evolution about this year, 2023? 4 of Pentacles. 4. The 4th house is home, family, structure, stability. Pentacles is our material world. It can be money, finances, material things, our reality. 4 of Pentacles can be saving money. It can be a greedy, a user, or hoarder, but this is being able to save money. It can be holding back, holding on too tightly. But she's dancing here. She's completely free and still has everything she needs. She's comfortable. She has the tools she needs. This is interesting. So you may be able to save money, material things, finances, work and save and still have a good time. Okay. So what can Cancers or Leos, sorry, Cancers. What can our Leos expect, please? Divine Source, Creator, Protectors, Ancestors of the Love and Light only. What can our Leos expect then with this 4 of Pentacles for their personal evolution this year? Ooh, 7 of Pentacles now. Pentacles is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's earthly. It can be money. 7th house is relationships, unions, partnerships. 7 of Pentacles is being able to plant seeds, plant new intentions, being able to start new things to achieve your goals. Ooh, it could be investments. Some of you may be investing in something, but it also just can be expect to be able to start new things, to achieve your goals and reach your dreams, what you want to accomplish and manifest. Wow, it can be about a lot of money, material things, and maybe even a job for some of you. Okay, so what advice do you have for our Leos? Divine Source, Creator, Protectors, Ancestors of the Love and Light only. What advice do you have for our Leos then? 7 of Swords. Weird. Okay. 7th house, relationships. And Justice is on the bottom. And the Chariot is the 7 of the major arcana. This is a freaking trip. You may have Libra in your chart very strongly or an aspect, but the 7 of Swords, okay, is strategic. So expect, this can be sneaky, strategy, strategic, lies, cheating, thief, but ooh, you know what I'm getting with this Justice? It can be truth and justice, karma coming in. You may have been like, somebody may have stolen from you, and they may have to pay you back, or at least there's like spiritual court going on, and justice is about to come in. When with that Chariot, it's Cancer energy. I almost called you Cancer, but this is forward movement and mixing opposing energies well, taking control, taking the reins. It could be a vehicle. Wow. So here's the 7 of Swords. But while doing all of this, expect like you need strategy or making strategic moves. See Justice and then the Chariot. I'm going to leave them for right now. That trips me out. Okay, so let's get you some oracle messages and see what else we can find out about this, okay? Let's do the Angels and Ancestors Oracle first. Okay. Now, this is so interesting. All right, Divine Source, Creator, Protectors, Ancestors of Love and Light only. For our Leos, their personal evolution. What is this about? Can you please tell us a little bit more about what this is about? Any other synchronicities, confirmation, anything they need to know? Ooh, it says Lord. Take charge and authority, just like this, the Chariot. Taking charge, taking control, taking the reins, authority. Ooh, it reminds me of some kind of court. Yeah, super interesting for you, Leo. Let's find Lord. Okay. Where is it? Oh, there it is. On page 55 is all about changes and transformations. This is all Aries energy. Aries in the tarot is the number 4 of the major arcana. Okay? 4 is home, family, structure, stability, solid foundation. And it's a leadership, a boss, some kind of authority figure in control. Let's read this, okay? It says, don't be afraid to take charge or use your voice. Be strong. The Lord is the consort of the lady, the emperor in the traditional tarot. He represents an authoritative male who isn't afraid to lay down the law. But this doesn't mean he's angry or chauvinistic. He is self-possessed, reliable, and ambitious, a man of honor who has earned his place in society. The Lord in this oracle holds a ram staff and wears a crown of antlers, showing he keeps himself firmly rooted in the ground and is protective of his people. His regal air indicates that he has a taste for the finer things in life, yet he is sensitive to those who are less fortunate than he is. Sometimes you have to take control in order to be honored. If you feel that your kindness or gifts are being taken for granted. Weird. That's a trip. Okay, what were we just talking about? Weird. It's time to change that. There is no excuse for bad behavior, and the ancestors are encouraging you to hold your ground and speak your mind in a fiercely loving way. You have the energy and might to overcome dramas or energies that aren't working for your growth, and it's time to take charge before you find yourself in a situation you don't want to be in. You're being encouraged to be the boss instead of being bossed. This card also brings the energy of ambition and can show you have the potential to move upwards on a professional level, but only if you act with authority and show who you really are. I can't believe this. This is freaking crazy. All right, let's get another message and let's do the Secret Oracle. This is so trippy. Is this it? No, I think this is the Messenger. Wait, nope, it's the Seeker. All right, okay, Divine Source Creator, Protectors, the Ancestors of the Love Light Only. Now from the Seeker Oracle, okay, what else can you let our Leos know? Anything else about this whole situation, this whole process for their personal evolution for 2023? Ooh, it says life's a juggle, and it looks like another ram/dragon. Third eye, your third eye may be activated this year. Life's a juggle. Let's see. Here we go. On page 70, 7 is relationships, unions, partnerships. I forgot to tell you, justice is Libra. Libra rules the 7th house. There's no question that we all lead busy lives. Leader? Oh my gosh. There's always something that needs to be done, and more often than not, there are multiple demands on our time and attention. We find ourselves multitasking and fulfilling various roles and responsibilities. Life has become a juggle, and unfortunately, it's made life a struggle for some of us. We have to accept that we all have our limits, and sometimes we need to say no instead of yes. We need to heed that feeling of being overwhelmed and stretched to breaking point and ask for help. If no help is forthcoming, we need to adopt a policy of doing less to accomplish more and do things well. It is more prudent to do one task at a time and do it properly than it is to do several at the same time and have to repeat them because mistakes have been made. Didn't this talk about multitasking? Wow. The last thing anyone wants to do is to have to start all over again because it was not done right the first time. Are you taking on more than you can handle? If so, it might be prudent to lighten your load, lest you end up with an egg on your face. Okay, an egg. That's trippy. All right, that may be significant to some of you. An egg. Almost cracked open. A new life. All right. Last message from the Shaman's Dream Oracle for our Leos, Divine Source Creator, Protectors, Ancestors of the Love and Light Only. For our Leos, one last message that they can take with them for this whole personal evolution for 2023 for our Leos. Shaman's Dream Oracle, please. Thank you. Number 6. The 6th house can be health, wellness, daily routines, boundaries, and organization. And it says cosmic womb, egg, the divine feminine. Connect to the divine feminine. Wow. That's amazing. All right, Leos. those are your messages. I'm wishing they resonate. Take whatever resonates. Use your discernment. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I will see you guys in the next reading or video. All right? Thank you again, Leo. Bye. Wow. Pretty freaking awesome. Gosh. Welcome, Virgos. How are you guys? You are the 6th sign of the Zodiac wheel. So you're the 6th house. You are an earth sign and you're the Virgin. Always use your discernment. Use take what resonates, leave whatever may not. All for entertainment purposes only. But we're going to begin with the Hermetic Tarot, okay? And we're going to ask Divine Source, Creator, Protectors, Ancestors of the Love and Light only. What is Virgo's evolution about this year of 2023? What is Leo's personal evolution about this year of 2023? 2 of Pentacles. It says Lord of Harmonious Change. Wow. So it's about changing things into a more balanced way. It's trying to juggle things, but trying to balance. It's juggling so you can balance. That's interesting. So it's about harmony and balance. We were getting that in the general energy messages, okay? So it's about finding balance. And it can be your reality, your physical world, and your spirituality, okay? So what can our Virgos expect with this 2 of Pentacles? What can our Virgos expect with this 2 of Pentacles? Princess of Swords. Swords is Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. It's words, communication, mentality. So the Princess of Swords is the Page of Swords. It says Princess of the Rushing Winds. So the pages can be young and mature energy, but it's also something new, a message, an opportunity, or an offer to move to more solid ground. If you find balance, you would absolutely... If you move to more solid ground, it is balanced. It is grounded and centered and harmonious, equality, unity, okay? So expect to be able to move to more solid ground with your ideas, your plans, maybe even research or information, okay? And it may be getting a message, a letter, or a message of some sort for balance in your physical world, maybe finances, material things. Okay, so what advice do you have for our Virgos then? Divine Source, Creator, Protectors, Ancestors of the Love and Light only. What? Oh my gosh, the Blasted Tower. This is the Tower card in the Tarot. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. It's fire, passion, action. It says Lord of the Hosts of the Mighty. Okay, so the Tower is the lightning striking, crumbling of a faulty foundation to build a better one. It's time for change things. So you can move to more solid ground. You need to change it on your own, okay? This can be really interesting because this is the advice. So accept this change and accept this transformation. Doesn't always have to be bad, okay? So let's get you some oracle messages and see what else we get for you. Let's do the Earth Warriors Oracle first. Okay. Divine Source, Creator, Protectors, Ancestors of the Love and Light only from the Earth Warriors Oracle. Can you give our Virgos any other synchronistic answers? Any information about their personal evolution for 2023? For our Virgos, please. What else? One card, please. It hit my money tree. You may be trying to balance your finances. You got a number 5. 5 is all about changes and transformations. Can be challenging too. It says Circle Cross of Tenon, rare intersection of heaven and earth. Are you kidding me? That is amazing, Virgo. All right, on page 48, let's read this. Your plans and your purpose are aligned with greater cosmic forces. Whether you see it coming or not, things will fall into place. Tower. Okay. And what you have been working toward will come to fruition. A rare intersection of heaven and earth will result in a precious manifestation of grace. The divine shall correct a situation that is in need of realignment. Fear not, pray boldly, and be faithful. All is well. Your soul is a facilitator of sacred union between the spiritual realms and the earthly world. Whether you do this is as an artist, healer, activist, priestess, shaman, or in some other way, honor your path and your purpose. Take care of yourself and prioritize your spiritual life according to the practices and methods that help you remain open, connected, and grounded with your heart, open to the divine and moved by love for our earth. You are part of a team of souls working to keep the balance of light on your planet intact, accessible, and vital. Offer yourself to the divine plan without holding anything back, and know that you shall be helped in countless ways, just as you offer your own will and talent to the sacred purpose of healing in this world. That is amazing. Wow. Okay, that is amazing. Let's get you another message from the Messenger Oracle. Okay. Ouch. All right. Divine Source, Creator, Protectors, Ancestors of the Love and Light Only. Now, from the Messenger Oracle, what other message can you give our Virgos for their personal evolution and all of these messages that we're getting for them? Thank you so much. I seen that shuffling. It says, heed the messengers. There's a little bluebird. Aw, Virgos, you may be seeing bluebirds, or you may just see a bluebird. Blue, throat chakra, speak your truth, authentic, heed the messengers. Wow. Let's read this for you. Page 34. 34 adds up to 7. 7 is relationships, unions, partnerships. Okay. It says, it is easy to ignore the messengers and the signs they show you, especially when they bring a message you do not wish to hear. But now is not the time to ignore the messengers. Do not let your fear of change or discomfort silence their voices. It is time for you to stop procrastinating, to see and to hear the truth, and do what is necessary. Heed the messengers, for the wisdom they offer is born of your own intuition and need. That's amazing. The birds. Wow. All right. You may have feathers showing up or birds showing up, Virgos. Pay attention to the synchronicities and the messages. All right. This whole year. Very interesting for your personal evolution. Last message from the Shaman's Dream Oracle, Divine Source, Creator, Protectors, Ancestors of the Love and Light Only. One last message for our Virgos, please, that they can take with them. Anything they need to know. Any other synchronicity. 25. So those numbers add up to a 7. So now 7, 7. You may be seeing 7, 7. It says Garden of Venus. Feminine vibes. And it says rest and renewal. Okay. This is so beautiful. Purple. There's a lot of purple on here. That's like crown chakra. Interesting. And there's a heart hanging from a branch by a snail. And there's a hummingbird, 2 hummingbirds. Garden of Venus, rest and renewal. Okay? Rest for your renewal. Very interesting. Well, Virgo, those are your messages for your personal evolution for 2023. I'm wishing these resonate. Take what resonates, leave whatever may not. Use your discernment. And thank you so much for being here. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I will see you guys in the next reading or video. All right? Okay? I'm really excited for you. Yep. All right, Virgo. Thanks so much. Bye. Welcome, Libras. You are the 7th sign of Zodiac Sign, the 7th house. You're an air sign, and you are the scales. We have Tarot of the Divine here, and what we're going to ask, always use your discernment, take what resonates, okay? All for entertainment purposes only. So, divine source, creator, protectors, and ancestors of our love and light only, okay? What is Libra's personal evolution about for this year, 2023? What is Libra's personal evolution about for this year of 2023? Very interesting. We've got the Devil, which is a Capricorn energy. Doesn't always have to be bad, but this is releasing toxicities. Look at your card. We have to keep these. Wow. So the Devil, okay? So what is your personal evolution about for this year? Releasing toxicities, negativities, violence, the past, strings that are attached, cords, chains, negative outside influences, addictions, habits that hold you back. And look, justice, that's truth, clarity, balance, karma, the scales. That's your freaking card. And the next question was, what can you expect, Libras? You can expect balance, cutting out BS, standing up for truth, finding clarity, harmony. And the next question is, what advice do you have for our Libras? We have the Tower. We have the Tower, and that's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. That is lightning striking the Tower, crumbling of a faulty foundation so you can build a better one. Total transformation, total change. So let this happen. Let it fall down so you can build a better one. Expect, or the advice is, to accept this transformation, to accept this change completely. This is amazing. And it's connected to Rapunzel. You know what? I want to read you each meaning. They're not long. This is my favorite tarot deck, one of my favorite tarot decks. So let's find the Devil, which is the Capricorn energy. Capricorn is an earth sign. It says, Boitatá, Brazil, Brazilian mythology. The Devil gives into the ego, lusting for unnecessary or harmful things, unwilling to leave negative situations. It is a dragon sitting upon a pile of gold it does not need. A person setting a forest on fire for their own gain. It says greed, controversy, violence, strange experiences, and addiction. So now, let's read the Libra card. My heck. Where is it? Here it is. It's Amhang Iosa Korea, Korean legend, okay? So this was what to expect for your personal evolution for this year, okay? Now this is what to I'm so sorry. This is what is your personal evolution about this year. And this is what to expect with that. Oh, sorry. Justice is power, welded with both intelligence and impartiality. It is making decisions with all the facts and accepting the consequences of any choice made. It is punishment of the corrupt and promotion of the deserving. Harmony, balance, equality, virtue, and honor. Now, the Tower. Sheesh. And this is the advice. It says Rapunzel, Germany, German fairy tale. Some of you may be connected to fairies. The Tower is about feeling safe and secure before everything is suddenly upended. Beliefs are shattered, understandings ruptured, and everything is destroyed right down to the very foundation. Perhaps the foundation was flawed to begin with. Massive change, upheaval, catastrophe, rebuilding, and revelation. Holy shit. All right, let's get you some oracle messages. Let's do the Sacred Sites Oracle first. Wherever I put it, let's see. Shoot. Where did I put it? Crap. Okay. There it is. I found it. This is amazing. Okay, Divine Source Creator, Protectors, Ancestors of the Love and Light Only from the Sacred Sites Oracle. What do our Libras need to know about all of these messages for their personal evolution for 2023? What do our Libras need to know, please? Oh, thank you. Axum. Ooh, this is a cool card. And there's freaking 2 candles lit on each side holding the Ark of the Covenant. Wow. Reminds me of Libra energy. Okay, we've got to find Aksum. And it's in Ethiopia, 176. So it has a past, a present, and a potential for the future. Ready? Okay. Energy focus is manifestation. Tigray region of Ethiopia. So the past. Great mysteries have manifested at Aksum. The card depicts between two brightly burning candles a treasury containing the true Ark of the Covenant, said to be housed in a chapel in this ancient city. The bright star power symbol on the card has relevance to many. It speaks of the future of the nation, of the Star of David, and so of King Solomon, and of the sacred pentagram, which represents the four basic elements of earth, water, air, and fire, plus the essence of spirit. The Bible warns of the evils of the five-pointed star. No freaking way. And the story of the downfall of Venus, renamed Lucifer. Why steer us away? Is there too much negativity in your life? Perhaps you are tired of listening to others complain. Instead, look upon all that you do with wonder and awe. See your world through new eyes and bring all that is hidden to the light. By doing so, joy will accompany you and magic will become a part of your everyday reality. Wow. So now the present, middle world. Do you take everything at face value? Do you believe all that you do are told? You are told? Sometimes truth can only come from first-hand experience. The Chapel of the Tablets, said to house the true Ark of the Covenant, is a church dedicated to St. Mary of Zion, built on the remains of the original church. Why was the Ark left here, so far from the heartlands of Judaism and Christianity? You are being called to investigate all that does not sit easily with you. To walk in wisdom and speak wisely, you must seek knowledge first and experience as much as you can. Only then can you declare your opinion as truth, rather than taking on someone else's. You know what's interesting is talking about truth. So it's with each card. This is the past. This is the present. And this is what's going to be the potential future. This is a trip. Okay, rather than taking on someone else's, when you are grounded in your own truth, understanding of the world, you will be amazed by what will become possible for you. Upper world potential. Look deep into the eyes of the mysterious dark beauty of the upper world. She represents the Queen of Sheba and beacons you to make the most of what you have. Rapunzel becomes a queen. Holy cow. She took the arduous journey to visit King Solomon in Israel. In those times, even though a queen, she was still just a woman and did not warrant respect. However, using her best aspects, her intellect, her wit, and her charm, as well as her beauty, she managed to gain respect from Solomon himself. He asked the queen to renounce her worship of the sun and instead embrace Yahweh, the Hebrew word for God. After seeking counsel, she accepted, then returned home. Perhaps... Home? My gosh. Okay. Perhaps this episode is what convinced Solomon to later make her lands the resting place of the Ark of the Covenant. What are your own good points? You need to recognize and celebrate all your positives, be they kindness or logic, beauty or strength. Once you take full ownership of your own skills and abilities, you'll manifest the world that you deserve. It says creating a sacred ark. Our world is made of energy, so the more power you put into a thought, the more that thought will grow, becoming real. The purpose of this exercise is to create your own sacred ark and use it as a tool to connect all that is sacred to your path, enhancing your attributes and manifesting your desires. First, list your best attributes on a piece of paper. Then decorate a small box, your personal ark, which you will use to contain the energies of all of your good points. Now, find a secret place to store the box. Before you place it there, clear the space first by lighting sage or using a clear spray. You may like to light candles as you place your ark there and perhaps to cover the box in velvet cloth. However you wish to sanctify your ark, know that the universe is ready to enhance all that is placed within it, giving it due respect and enabling you to grow fully into who you have come here to be. That's freaking nuts. That is freaking nuts. I feel like this is all about your stability and structure. Let's do the Sacred Light Oracle now. This is amazing. All right. Divine Source Creator, Protectors, Ancestors of the Love Light only for our Libras. Any other synchronicities, any other message that they need to know about their personal evolution for 2023 are Libras from the Sacred Light Oracle. Almost there. I can freaking feel it. It is, oh, wow. Number 5. 5 is all about changes and transformations. It says cathedral of light. Tower, chapel, cathedral, and light. So it says stubborn attitudes, extending the olive branch in artistry. Wow. On page 24, it says, a cathedral is a large and beautiful place of worship, often filled with beautiful stained glass windows, ancient architecture, historical religious figures, and sacred rituals. The Cathedral of Light is just as you might imagine, a beautiful building filled with glorious colors resonating at pure vibrational light energy, lifting the heaviest and darkest of energies when you sit within its beautiful space. Through the void, the Cathedral of Light is accessible through meditation and in deep trance states. Surrounded by universal light codes, its high energy and creative coding encourages ingenuity, magical inspiration, and originality. The Cathedral of Light brings new life by adjusting conservative views and beliefs. The Grecian beauty and green ray Lady Master Pallas Athena directs those who choose to enter to purify, recharge, and illuminate areas that have been previously hidden. Initiating this energetic dispersion refracts remnants of dense energy into sacred light. It is simply magical. This is crazy. Ascended Master Pallas Athena asks you to embrace your inner warrior. Extend the olive branch before you dig in and defend your territories. Lower energies and thought forms that have become a constant disruption to your everyday routines must be attacked head-on. Interests in medieval cathedrals and sacred and ancient architecture highlight a need to visit these sacred spaces and the Cathedral of Light, allowing the refractions of its beauty to permeate your aura. Refractions of light? This is freaking crazy. So the sacred crystal is danburite. Okay, affirmation, my light is radiant. My body removes toxins with ease and comfort. So you may want to check into that crystal, danburite. I'm amazed, Libra. All right, last message from the Shaman's Dream Oracle for our Libra's personal evolution. Divine Source, Creator, Protectors, Ancestors of Love and Light only. For our Libras. Weird. 45. Oh, 45 adds up to a 9. 9 is spirituality, faith, higher learning, higher perspectives, higher understandings. And it says repairing the veil. What a trip. And it says forgiveness. So forgive. It's like light codes. This is a trip. And the butterfly of change. Tap into the light codes. Wow, Cathedral of Light, and it'll mend your past toxins, toxicities. That is so beautiful, Libra. Well, those are your messages. I'm wishing they resonate. Take what does resonate, leave whatever may not. Use your discernment. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I will see you guys in the next reading or video. Thank you so much. That is for your personal evolution for 2023. Thanks so much. Bye. Sheesh. Oops. Dropping stuff. Okay. On Scorpio. Welcome, Scorpios. You are the 8th sign of Zodiac, well, so you're the 8th house. You're a water sign, and you're the Scorpion. Always use your discernment with these session readings, and take what resonates, leave whatever may not, all for entertainment purposes only. But anyway, we have the Mystical Dream Tarot here for you, okay? So what we're going to ask is Divine Source, Creator, Protectors, Ancestors of the Love and Light only. What is Scorpio's personal evolution about for this year, 2023? Ooh, 2 of Wands. Okay, 2. The second house can be money, material things, finances, our material world. Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's actions, passions, fire, inspirations. 2 Wands can be feeling stuck between worlds, okay? So it's like she is elevating, and it's because of her dreams. And there's a gateway here. So this is super interesting. This is being able to... This usually is a stagnant, stuck energy, but I don't get that at all. It's moving out of that. It's like you've climbed up through your dreams and what you want to accomplish to be able to enter this gateway, this doorway of a balance, of harmony and truth, justice, or happiness within your whole world. Okay, that is so interesting. So now... yeah, your dreams may be very significant, okay? So what can our Scorpios expect with this 2 of Wands? 3 of Cups now. 3 of Cups is a celebration. It is partying, mingling, hanging out, get-togethers, cooperation, teamwork. 3 can be communication, transportation, journeys, and technology. But this is a celebration. And look at the castle in the freaking clouds. You have brewed this dream, this success, abundance, happiness, your castle, your weird. Okay, so now what is the advice for our Scorpios with all this? Please, Divine Source Creator, protectors, ancestors of the love and light only. What is the advice for our Scorpios then? Ooh, my citrine moved. What is the advice for our Scorpios then with all of this, with their personal evolution for 2023? Oh, 4 of Wands. You have 2, 3, 4. You're counting up. Oh my gosh. Okay, you're getting closer. 4 of Wands is home, family, structure, stability. So focus on home, family, your connections, your loved ones, your comforts, building a very solid foundation and structure. This could also be celebrating and dancing. Okay, that's the advice. Very interesting. So I'm going to unlock the door for my fiance, and then I'm going to come right back. Oh, man. Doorway. See? Doorway. All right. Let's get you some oracle messages. This is so funny. Let's do the Lyran Oracle. You may be connected to the Lyrans, for some of you. All right. So the Lyran Oracle... shoot, where did I put it? Nope, right here. Got it. Okay, from the Lyran Oracle, Divine Source Creator, protectors, ancestors of the love and light only. From the Lyran Oracle, what other advice or synchronicities can you give our Scorpios? That is so interesting. Number 39. I've got that a lot throughout this whole reading. 39 adds up to 12, which reduces to a 3. Communication, transportation, journeys, technology, cooperation, and teamwork. It says parallel Earth. Interesting. And it says time of peace, relaxation, and all is well. Okay. Let's read this out of the guidebook for you. Okay. So it says... we have spoken on the concept of timelines and multiverses in the quantum field, but now we want to enlighten you on the subject of parallel universes and alternative Earths in the heightened state of multidimensional awareness. It becomes clear to the starseed. See, it reminds me of the dreams, your worlds. And, okay, so it becomes clear to the starseed that reality is infinite in its expression, stretching not only through the linear time fields of past, present, and future, but also reaching out repetitively to infinite current moments. Like a mirrors bouncing off mirrors, parallel existences are naturally created in a live field in your moment-to-moment decision-making. These moments of possibility create fragments of what could have been and could create these alternate universe fragments. The empowerment of this knowledge is that by accessing the parallel field, you can gain access to premonitions, deja vu moments, and get clear guidance on which paths to take and what paths to avoid. Interesting. Okay, you can refer to this access as present moment hindsight, where you can scan the entire field of possibilities and allow your spirit guide you choose with grace. We share this information because our multidimensional lens, there are many parallel Earth realities where the human species has failed in their pursuit of unification, and then there are also many parallel Earth realities where your species has blossomed into fully enlightened societies. The arrival of this card fully indicates that you reside in an optimal timeline that is destined for great potential in unification. Now is a moment to start living the life you want. You're making me laugh. Okay. Living the life you dreamed. Ah, dream? Are you kidding me? Dreamed as it were here now. Jeez. Okay. Through this inner vibratory knowing, you begin to align the alternate realities towards your frequency that adhere to the law of attraction. Now is a time to dream and step fully into your highest potential without a drop of looking back. An additional meaning of this card indicates that you are fully provided for with wonderful opportunities, new relationships, and finances seeking to bless your life. All is well. You made the right decision. Great work. Divine moment. Contentment, unity, surrender, time of peace, and relaxation. And I got really hot. I don't know why. Okay, that is crazy. Now, let's do the Hummingbird Wisdom Oracle. Yeah. This is so freaking cool. All right, where is it though? Let's see. Where did I put it? Where did I put it? Shoot. Ha, got it. All right. Some of you may be connected to hummingbirds. Something about the air. Dreams. All right. Divine Source, Creator, Protectors, Ancestors of the Love and Light Only. Can you give our Scorpios another confirmation about their personal evolution for 2023? Whoa. Whoa. Wishing well? Are you kidding me? No way. Dreams, wishing well, your heart's desires are taking flight joyfully and magically. This is so cool. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? It's the last oracle card in this deck. 106, page 106. Add 1 and 6, you get a 7. Relationships, partnerships, unions, it can be balanced. So close your eyes, make a wish, and toss your coin into the magical wishing well. As you do, a dazzling stream of sparkling rainbow-colored hummingbirds emerge, joyfully spinning and swooping around you, letting you know that your wish is granted. It is done, says the great spirit of hummingbird. What you've asked for, or something even better, is here, created in this moment. You need only believe it, then you will indeed see it. In the divine time, you are ready to receive it. For now, know it in your heart, feel the fullness of your answered prayer, and feel the joy of having what you want. Now imagine the enchanting flock of hummingbirds spiraling around you. It all reminds me of this. Okay, where am I? Clearing you of any doubts, worries, and fears related to your desire, then zipping off into the heavens, delivering your wish to the high realms of purity and transformation, and ensuring the universe's perfect delivery of all of the divine details. Allow yourself to feel blessed, worthy, grateful, and supported. This card is also reminding you to ask for what you want. This is not a time to compromise or think small. Expand your thoughts about what is possible. Spread your wings a little wider and experience the freedom and thrill of knowing you can and will fly higher than you were allowing yourself to dream. Are you kidding? This is also a time to be clear with others in your life about your needs and to ask for and expect help and support. The child within you believes in the magic of the wishing well. Remember that feeling even for a moment and let the universe remind you of your limitless power to create and feel fulfilled. The affirmation: I am filled with gratitude as my deepest dreams and desires come true. Shit, that is crazy. I am very impressed. Scorpios, last message, Shaman, Dream, Oracle, Divine Source, Creator, Protectors, Ancestors of Love and Light Only. One last message for our Scorpios that they can take with them for their personal evolution for 2023. It's so beautiful. Okay, you've got number 10. 10 is fulfillment, completion, cycles, endings for new beginnings. It says dive deeper, and it says diving into a task. So dive into your dreams, the wishing well. Wow. Well, Scorpios, those are your messages. I'm wishing they resonate. Take whatever does, though. Use your discernment always. And thank you so much for being here. That's so funny. I always tell Zodiac signs, unconditional love and light, so be it before I let them go. Interesting. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And thank you again for being here, and I will see you guys in the next reading video. Thank you so much. Bye, Scorpio. Weird. Funny. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do it. Welcome, Sagittarius. I seen 144 and it was like 144, 41, and I'm like, I'm gonna do 144 and I'm gonna hurry. So maybe you're seeing a lot of 4, Sagittarius. Anyway, you are the 9th sign in Zodiac Well, so you're the 9th house. You are a fire sign and you're the Archer. We have the Neon Tarot here for you, and always use your discernment. Take what resonates, all for entertainment purposes only. But from the Neon Tarot, we're going to ask Divine Source, Creator, Protectors, Ancestors of Love and Light only. What is Sagittarius's personal evolution for this year? King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. The King of Cups balances his feelings and emotions very well. That's really good. And he may have very, very deep emotions, but he balances land and sea. He's empathetic. He may be an empath. And sympathetic. So sympathy, empathy, maybe an empath, and a lot of balance with your feelings and emotions, and possibly even your intuition. That can be Cups as well. Wow. Huh. Okay. So what can Sagittarius expect then with this King of Cups? Four of Pentacles. 4th house is home, family, structure, stability. 4 of Pentacles can be saving money, holding back. It could be greedy user, hoarder, but I don't get that. It's like holding on tightly. Holding on tightly. And it could be with finances. It could be material things. It could be your reality, your world. Holding on tightly. So expect that. It could be holding on tightly to being able to balance your feelings and emotions. And your empathy, your empath, your sympathy. Very interesting. Okay, so what advice do you have for our Sagittariuses then? Divine Source, Creator, Protectors, Ancestors of Love and Light only. What advice? Wow, 2 of Swords. Okay, so the 2 of Swords can be a stagnant energy at a crossroads, okay? It can be in your head. So you need to use your discernment, but it's getting out of the head, okay? It is not knowing what decisions to make, feeling kind of like blindfolded. So you need to focus on getting out of your head to be able to balance your feelings and emotions. Very interesting. Let's get some oracle messages though. Let's do the Crystal Mandala Oracle first. Okay. I'm making a mess. Okay, Crystal Mandala Oracle. All right, so for Sagittarius, Divine Source, Creator, Protectors, Ancestors of Love and Light only, from the Crystal Mandala Oracle. Can you give our Sagittariuses any other confirmation of these messages, these meanings for their personal evolution for 2023? From the Crystal Mandala Oracle. Try that again. Protectors, Ancestors, thank you. Okay, now you have a number 24. Okay, so 24 adds up to 6. The 6th house is health, wellness, daily routines, boundaries, organization. It could be having healthy boundaries, okay? You may want to hold back with certain things, maybe even about your finances. So it says Ascended Master Mary Magdalene in Aqua Aura Quartz. Divine Alchemy, Crystal Masters 333. You may be seeing a lot of 3s as well. and it's on page 117. So that's a 9. You rule the 9th house of spirituality, faith, higher learning, higher education. So it says, we bring you the blessing of divine alchemy. Divine alchemy is the art of transmutation, the application of spiritual consciousness to physical form, so profound that an entirely new form evolves. Wow, we're talking about your evolution here. So it is irreversible change. It is the coal transformed into the diamond, the lead of sleeping matter awakened into the radiant gold of consciousness. Successful alchemy transformation requires patience, courage, and a belief in the power of spirit above all else. The radical and permanent transformation effected by divine alchemy may seem miraculous to the outsider, viewing the changed form. Yet the alchemist knows that when spiritual consciousness meets physical matter, the world will never be the same again. Alchemists have often been considered eccentric. They appear to labor on tasks the mainstream either don't comprehend or consider impossible. Yet the alchemists of old and the modern day spiritual alchemists are the ones who see reality most clearly and understand divine power most accurately. They know the healing transformational power of divine energy is beyond any limitation the mind can conceive. The mind. See? 2 of Swords, okay? So, this is why they never assume that something is impossible. They are open to the workings of divine will and how healing can best happen, which is not always in the ways one might expect. They do not see reality as fixed and the material world as a solid, impenetrable, and unchanging form. They know that all of creation is energy, and energy can form. When higher consciousness is applied to the energy, the form which evolves is one of shining divine beauty. The sole task of divine alchemists, whether they think of themselves in those terms or not, is to repair the damage that fear-based consciousness has generated in the world. A divine alchemist may do this with a focus on environmental or socio-economic issues, or through the arts, creative expression, healing work with body, mind, and soul, or through cooking and educating others about nourishment. Alchemists may do their work on the greater human collective powerfully, but behind the scenes. They may do this by bringing higher consciousness into their own being and then allowing that to permeate their work in the corporate, financial, legal, or political sectors, or in the worlds of the marketing and media, where their elevated spiritual frequency is so very needed at this time. No matter what realm you enter, your soul has the ability to trigger alchemical change. Whether you are always conscious of it or not, your presence is helping to repair bodies, minds, hearts, and souls from the terror that has been conditioned into them over lifetimes. You are helping to heal the doubt, fear-based habits, and self-destructive behavioral patterns that plague the human collective psyche. You are here to apply love, higher understanding, and wisdom to the world. In the application of that higher consciousness, alchemy begins, and in time, genuine divine beauty rises up out of the sacred fires of transformation. The ugly duckling realizes it is a swan. That is so funny. I'm a Sagittarius moon, and yesterday, for some reason, I was thinking about different princesses, like the Disney movies I used to watch. And I've got a daughter, and I'm like, Kylan, I've never told you about a princess you don't know about. And it's called the Swan Princess. That is so funny. Maybe swans are very connected to some of you. Okay. Alchemy always starts with the alchemist. It is will and belief that empowers the alchemist to continue with their sacred work, even if it is misunderstood or dismissed by those that don't know any better. When the oracle of divine alchemy comes to you, you are being advised that something in your world, perhaps even in your body, is going to be blessed with healing transformation so profound it can never be undone. This spiritual repair is not simply a patch-up job, but a profound reconstruction that will change the substance, quality, and consciousness of that physical world reality. There will be a purging and a reconstruction. This oracle also comes to you with a message for your alchemical empowerment. Whatever you want to change in your physical world can change. What is needed is a commitment to consciousness growth and unconditional trust in the process. Don't give up until it is as you would wish it to be. You must believe in yourself and in the power of the divine. The art of divine alchemy will express itself through you, and the world around you shall be blessed by its healing power. Wow. Okay. Yeah, don't hold back. You are a divine alchemist. Absolutely. Okay, that's interesting for sure. Let's get you another oracle message by the Sacred Earth Oracle. Our incense went out. This is for the sacral chakra. That's creativity, inspiration, let's see, emotions, sensuality, oranges. Okay, Sacred Earth Oracle. All right, Divine Source Creator, Protectors, Ancestors of Love and Light Only. For our Sagittariuses from the Sacred Earth Oracle, can you give them any more confirmation? Anything they need to know for their personal evolution for 2023 and all these messages? Wow. It says influence. She's holding a dove, which is purity. Purity of the heart, self-love, unconditional love. And there's moon phases here, which, let's see, the new moon was yesterday and today, depending on where you are at. Okay, maybe very significant. So let's read this for you. Influence. On page 60, another 6. Wait, no. Wait, yes. Hold on. Yep, on page 60. 6, health, wellness, daily routines, boundaries, organization. So the earthly meaning, balance, imagination, and reality. Be cautious of giving undue influence to baseless assumption. Distinguish between opinion and evidence. Become aware of false limitations. Put real effort into proving a doubt or fear wrong. Be open to new ideas and perspectives, but do your homework and ensure a claim can hold true in practice as well as theory. Spiritual meaning. Only through the eyes of the soul can the true nature of your life, existence, and purpose be known. All of life flows from the one divine heart of creation. You have a purpose, a meaning, and a role to play in this great journey of life. It may be beyond the knowing of the physical world, but it is not beyond the knowing of your soul. Insight. Imagine boarding a sea vessel like the King of Cups. It's about the ocean. Ooh, these fell. They're going to fall out of your life. The holding back and the in your head mentality, like back and forth, they're going to fall out of your life. Wow. Okay. A sea vessel and setting off for a grand adventure into the great unknown. You have a fantastic crew, plenty of supplies, and you're looking forward to encountering countless new sights and sounds. You may return home with tantalizing tales. Perhaps you'll find a pristine paradise to call home. There is a great world of possibility awaiting you, and you are ready to embrace whatever comes your way. But how different would this journey be if you thought the world was flat? If every night you went to sleep worrying you might slip over the edge, never to return, how would it change your outlook? What would you do differently? Would you dare leave sight of familiar shores? Believing the earth was flat wouldn't make it so, but it would create false limitations and influence everything about your journey. Likewise, believing you are unworthy, unlovable, or incapable doesn't make it so. Be conscious of the thoughts, opinions, and values that are influencing your life journey. Oh boy. Wow. Okay, we need one last message for you Sagittarians from the Shaman's Dream Oracle, Divine Source Creator, Protectors, Ancestors of the Love and Light Only. Can we get one last message that Sagittariuses can take with them for their personal evolution of 2023 and all of these messages that they got? Thank you. Oh, you have a number 1. 1 is new beginnings, new paths, new light. I don't know why I said that. New lives. New life. Okay. And it says a tidy house. Okay. That was talking about home. Clarity and organization. This is not clarity. Okay. You're going to find clarity and organization, which is so funny because we got two sixes, right? 6th house is ruled by Virgo. Virgo can be organization. Okay. Those are your messages, Sagittarius. Wow. I'm wishing these resonate. Take what does, though. Leave whatever may not. Use your discernment. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And always unconditional love and light. So be it. And I'll see you guys in the next reading or video. Thank you so much. Bye. Okay. Now. Capricorn. See. Welcome, Capricorns. You are the 10th sign of Zodiac. Well, you are the 10th house. You are an earth sign and you are the goat. We have the Light Seers Tarot here. Always use your discernment. Take what resonates, leave whatever may not resonate, and all for entertainment purposes only. So from the Light Seers Tarot, what we're going to ask for you is divine source, creator, protectors, ancestors of the love and light only. What is Capricorn's personal evolution for this year of 2023? What is Capricorn's personal? I seen that. King of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. The King of Swords is all about justice. It's all about truth and clarity. He may be an authority type of figure. It's insight. Mentality is balanced. Your thoughts, your mentality, your words, your communication has clarity. It's balance. Being able to have vision, this vision, a whole new perspective. He's on the mountaintop, right? That's amazing. Justice, okay, standing for truth and balance. All right, so what can our Capricorns expect? Divine source, creator, protectors, ancestors of love and light only. What can our Capricorns expect from this King of Swords type energy then for their personal evolution of 2023? What can they expect? Sheesh. Oh my gosh. We have the Four of Wands, okay? Oh, this is so cool. So you have the Four of Wands, you have the Sun, and you have the Six of Pentacles, okay? The Four of Wands is home, family, structure, stability, very solid foundation, celebration, and dancing, all right? Okay, so there's that. That's what you can expect. Also the Sun. The Sun is happiness, joy, abundance, success, warmth, enlightenment. It can be visions, okay? Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. Now, you have the Six of Pentacles. This is generosity, gifts, presents, being generous-hearted. I have to keep relighting these for some reason. Oh, they are lit. They're just not smoking. Okay, I have to look at it from a different point of view. All right, and this, it can be psychic gifts coming in. Or even your earthly world. It could be money, material things, your joy and happiness in your world now. So, and the last was, what advice do you have for Capricorn? Okay, share your gifts. Be generous-hearted. All right, because whatever you give out is going to come back. Okay, so let's get you some oracle messages, and let's do the Lightworkers Oracle first. Sheesh. This is so cool. Really cool. All right, divine source, creator, protectors, ancestors of the love and light only. From the Lightworker Oracle, what other confirmation message can you give our Capricorns, divine source, creator, protectors, ancestors of love and light only? What other confirmation can you give our Capricorns for their personal evolution of 2023? And all these messages, it's a number 14. Well, the number 14 in the tarot is temperance, divine timing, celebration, balance, harmony, angel guidance. It says soul child. And 14 can add up to 5. 5 is changes and transformations. This is so beautiful. Let's read this for you. All right. Rebirth is upon you. Beautiful child of the universe. You have prepared for new life, and it is starting right now, the divine moment of rebirth, which occurs after a period of struggle. For intense inner work and physical transformation has arrived. Enjoy getting to know this new life. It is a new day, a new beginning, a new you. Like an adventurer, enjoying the discovery of a brand new world. Take your time to explore the increase of your light, power, and love. Celebrate it. You have undergone the death of an old order. Nothing is as it was, nor will it be so again. You have to learn detachment, to release and let go over and over again. In so many ways, you have experienced inner death as you have bravely surrendered that which no longer serves your growth this lifetime, even if you once loved it dearly or couldn't imagine life without it. Deep inside, through that process, your soul has been gathering energy. It has been drawing it away from the old forms of your life and relationships, from your old beliefs and about health, finances, work, and from what used to hold meaning for you. It has done so in order to feed this new soul child being carried within your body. This new you is filled with divine light, love, and power. Your inner soul child, this newly integrated self, is preparing for birth now. This is childlike energy as well. The sun. Can be innocence. From that which is no longer, something new is now being born. You are ready for the new cycle or phase of your life, even like If, like a newborn colt learning to stand steady on shaky legs, you are not sure of your strength, be assured. Be reassured. The new self you are experiencing will grow strong and powerful soon enough. Let confidence in your new self emerge. Reflect upon how different you are now to a year or even a month ago. Be curious about who you are now. Do not expect the same reactions or experiences you encountered in your past. It is a time of celebration and acknowledgement that a new day, a new you has begun a new journey in the physical world. You shall enjoy the divine harvest of all of your growth and effort. This card can also indicate that a child around you, perhaps one about whom you have been thinking deeply, is particularly gifted or spiritually oriented. Holy cow. This child may have an important mission this lifetime and need your loving support and spiritual encouragement to thrive into that mission according to his or her own divine timing. 14, Temperance, divine timing. It could be your inner child, soul child. Wow. Some of you may have a child in spirit. Okay. This card may also be a sign that a new business idea, professional or personal relationship or lifestyle choice is going to support the growth of your spirit in a positive and encouraging way. If this is the case, that new idea or connection will lead to the birth of a creative new programs, ideas, and structures in your life. On the other hand, if something has been flagging in energy or success, but you are not yet inclined to give it up, this oracle comes as confirmation and encouragement. Rebirth is going to happen. Do not give it up. Sometimes it is darkest just before the dawn. Damn. That's amazing. All right. You need another oracle message. Let's do, I'm going to do the Mystic Martian Oracle. Okay, you may be very connected to stars or ETs or star beings, but anyway, Capricorns, from the Mystic Martian Oracle, Divine Source Creator, Protectors, Ancestors of the Love and Light Woman, can you give our Capricorns another message, but from the Mystic Martian Oracle this time? Any other confirmation? Ooh, it says 36. I've gotten 36, 39 throughout this whole reading. Okay, so 36 adds up to a 9. And this was on page 54. That adds up to 9. 9 is spirituality, faith, higher learning, higher perspectives, higher understanding. And it says shadow self, denial, projecting, and shame. Interesting, there's a moon and there's a sun. Dark to light. You're moving out of this. Okay, our shadow self is a psychological and spiritual perspective regarding the aspects of ourselves that we often either deny, sometimes cannot see, and conceal from public. Every human being and higher being has a shadow self. The problems arise when denial or refusal to see the shadow self takes hold, as this causes spiritual fragmentation in the psyche and blocks enlightenment. Seriously? And holistic integration. Shadow selves not acknowledged take on an unaware to semi-aware autopilot type of spirit life of their own, usually resulting in projections when triggered. This is where dark entities subconsciously reside and where archons can steer and manipulate if a person is not conscious. All dark entities are merely abandoned aspects of all self. And this is ending for you because it's on page 107, and that's an 8, death, rebirth, reborn, new life. The shadow self typically emerges during early childhood and progressively manifests if not integrated. The shadow self contains anything that we are taught and judged as a small child to see an inappropriate, wrong, shameful, or bad, or we were punished or rejected for, etc. What we reject in ourselves is rejected back onto us. These conditions may have been passed on to us through our families, our schools, our communities, our culture, etc. The denial of these aspects we do not like or accept in ourselves forces those archetypal aspects of self to be repressed. It wanders, not fully conscious to the self, projecting and overreacting onto others defiantly what they deny in themselves. A basic example of this could be if you are angrily overreact towards another who is sincerely sad. It is highly probable you have denied and repressed your own sadness. Facing and owning our shadow self aspects can be challenging, even painfully so initially, and requires self-awareness, humility, and accountability while also forgiving ourselves. Shadow work is the true test of self-love. True core healing always contains huge elements of shadow work. Denial, repressed, fragmented, triggers, shame, self-loathing, projecting, childhood wounds, overreacting, dark nights of the soul, and addictions. It's like this is totally freaking ending. Wow. All right, Capricorns. One last message from the Shaman's Dream Oracle. Divine Source Creator, Protectors, the Ancestors of One Night Only. Can you give our Capricorns one last message that they can take with them? Number 42. That adds up to 6. 6 is boundaries, organization, health, wellness, the body, daily routines. It says netcaster. Preparations come to fruition. Everything you've worked hard for coming to fruition. All right, Capricorns. Those are your messages. Take what resonates, leave whatever may not. Use your discernment. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And unconditional love and light, so be it. And I will see you guys in the next reading or video. Thanks again, Capricorn. Bye. All right. On to Aquarius. Welcome, Aquarians. I think I got your time right. Yep, I did. Welcome. You are the 11th sign of Zodiac. Well, so you're the 11th house. You're an air sign and you're the water bearer. Okay, and always use your discernment during these session readings and take what resonates, leave whatever may not, always for entertainment purposes only. So we're going to use the Kemetic Tarot, Veil of a Set. You may be connected to ancient Egypt. Anyway, what we're going to ask for you is Divine Source Creator, Protectors, Ancestors of the Love and Light Only. What is Aquarius's personal evolution for this year, 2023? What is Aquarius's personal? Yeah, it was supposed to be one of those. So we have the 9 of Scarabs, which is the 9 of Pentacles. That is super cool. So the 9th house is spirituality, faith, higher learning, higher education, higher perspectives. The Scarabs is the Pentacles, which is your money, material world, finances, your reality. This is very independent. In independency, it can be a very single, very independent energy and very well off with your material world, your finances, everything you've worked hard for in your reality. That's your personal evolution for this year, Aquarius. That's awesome. Okay, so now what can our Aquariuses expect with this then? I mean, I think we already got a lot of that, but what can they expect with this 9 of Pentacles? Queen of Inks, which is the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It says, Tetishiri, Mother of Kings. So she's an empath. Okay, she has sympathy, empathy. She's there for others' feelings and emotions. So you, Aquarius, may be there for others' feelings and emotions a lot this year, but her feelings and emotions are very balanced. But she's the seer. She has insights, okay, and very intuitive. So expect this. All right. So now, what advice can you give our Aquariuses? What advice can you give our Aquariuses? Ten of Scarabs. That's a 10 of Pentacles. 10 is fulfillment, completion, cycles ending for new beginnings. So this is so funny. It could be money, your material world, your world in general. This is a fulfillment, a completion, success. This is a very solid foundation and structure. So focus on everything you've worked hard on. Focus on the structure and foundation you've built, because it is very, very solid and abundant and successful, okay? Focus on everything abundant in a positive, successful way in your world, your whole world. Okay, let's get you some oracle messages. Let's see. Let's do the Untamed Elemental first. All right. Divine Source Creator, Protectors, Ancestors of Love and Light Only from the Untamed Elemental Oracle. Can you give our Aquariuses some confirmation? Anything they need to know? Okay, breathe. I've been told this many, many, many times is do breath work. Breathe, okay? Let's find this for you. Okay, inspiration. Breathe or breath is the vibratory note between the starting point of life and the still point of death. All activity derives from her flow. Your mother's breath is the first gift she gave you. It was passed down from her mother, and upon both of their respirations, you alighted upon the world. What did this say? This Queen of Cups, Mother of Kings? Okay. The strength of your connection with your own breath is the extent to which you are connected to your existence. It's backwards, isn't it? Sorry. Okay. Creativity and power. Breath is prayer and praise. She's all inspiring. Breath is a sign that inspiration is afoot. The words breath and inspiration are deeply entwined. They are integral to one another. To become inspired is to have an idea breathed into you as an exclamation from the divine. The inspiration you receive is a vision of reality that already exists, and it is yours to create if you so choose. Breathe into your inspiration and discover if it is right for you to embark upon it at this time. Receptive to divinely sourced potentials. Practice purification through the control of your breath. Breath work, okay? Now, let's do another one. Let's do the wisdom from Epics of Hind. Where did I put that, though? Let's see. Okay. This is super cool. All right. Divine Source Creator, Protectors, Ancestors of Love and Light Only. From the wisdom from the Epics of Hind, can you give our Aquariuses any other confirmation? Thank you. You're getting cards like so fast. Oh, it says Kali's Awakening. Awakening. That's cool. All right, let's find this in the guidebook. Freaking awesome. Okay, on page 43, 43 can add up to a 7. 7th house is relationships, partnerships. So it says, drunk on the toxic blood of Rakta Bija, Kali ran amok across the 3 worlds, heaven, earth, and hell, or Swargaloka. Okay, I'm not saying the rest of the words. The battle madness riding high in her made her fierceness incomparable to anything the world has seen before or is yet to see. Mass destruction ensued as Kali danced her naked fury. The world was about to collapse when her consort Shiva stepped in to save the world and saved her from the destruction she was causing. Let's see. He lay on the battlefield among the other corpses when she stepped on his chest. The realization of standing upon her beloved shocked Kali and woke her up from her intoxication. In other versions of the story, Shiva was transformed into an infant, and his crying woke up Kali's maternal instincts, and she calmed down and saw the truth. Another mother? You may just be a mother. Questions to ask yourself. Is your once justified anger now getting out of control? Is your alcohol consumption getting out of hand? Are you ignoring loved ones to a point where you are hurting them? Are you using other people and stepping on them for your own selfish reasons? Actions to take. Go for a full body detox. Reduce alcohol consumption. Reach out to your partner or loved one and ask for their help to cope with your anger. Make family aware that you might be angry, but it is not personal. Reduce the intensity of your physical exercise. So, message. You are loved. You are important. Someone somewhere is looking out for you. Don't allow anger to blind you to the love of people who care about you. Wow. Okay, that is so interesting. Let's get your last message, Aquarius, from the Shaman Stream Oracle. Divine Source Creator, Protectors, Ancestors of Love Only. Can we get one last message that our Aquariuses can take with them for their personal evolution messages? Number 18. You can add that up and get another 9, okay? 9 is faith, higher learning, higher perspectives, higher understanding, spirituality. It says eyes of the eagle. So you may be seeing a lot of eagles. They may come up. And it says, rising above the fray. Awakening, seeing it, enlightenment, Okay, Aquarius. Those are your messages. Take what resonates though, leave whatever may not. Use your discernment. Thank you so much for being here. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And unconditional love and light, so be it. And I'll see you guys in the next reading or video. Thanks so much. Welcome, Pisces. You are the 12th sign of Zodiac Well. So you rule the 12th house. You are a water sign and you are the fish. So always use your discernment. Take what resonates, leave whatever may not. All for entertainment purposes only. We have the Herb Crafters Tarot here, and we're going to ask Divine Source Creator, Protectors, Ancestors of our love and light only, what is Pisces' personal evolution about this year, 2023? Ooh. Two of water. So that's the 2 of cups. It's represented by mallow. Okay. Ooh, that is so cool. So there's a little hummingbird in this bird bath. Okay. But the 2 of water is the 2 of cups. This is all about finding balance and harmony, equality, the scales balancing out. It could be within a relationship as well. Oh, there's 2 hummingbirds. So hummingbirds may be very significant to some of you. Interesting. So it's all about balance and harmony for your personal evolution this year. That's awesome. And it's interesting because 2023 adds up to 7. The 7th house is relationships, unions, and partnerships. So it could be within a relationship. It could be you, Divine Source Creator, you and your inner child, you and your higher self, you and a significant other. So what can our Pisces expect then with this 2 of cups? What can our Pisces expect then with this 2 of water, 2 cups? Now you have an 8 of water. Water is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It's represented by Valerian. 8 is death, rebirth, changes, transformation. 8 of cups is walking away from things, maybe even people or somebody, that do not serve you anymore and your highest good anymore. Walking away from things that hold you back. So expect that, okay? It doesn't have to be leaving behind somebody, but it's leaving behind things that are just not going to be for your best interest in the future, okay? So now, what is the advice for our Pisces then? Corndara of Earth. Corndara, sweetgrass. Ooh, you may want to burn some sweetgrass. Let's find out what this is. Corndara, is this the king? No, yes. Yep, it is the King of Pentacles. Okay, so this can be loyalty. It can be about lineage. The King of Pentacles has worked hard to where he's gotten. He's very successful and abundant. Very well off with his finances and material things, but I kind of want to read this a little bit for you. So the advice: the living earth is our greatest teacher. Okay, braid together love, health, and wealth, then give it away. Let a holy fragrance bring you home. Several strands of sweetgrass have been woven into long braids in a well-tended meadow. An old woman weaves the long blades directly from the earth. Her hands are weathered from working the land. Her old sun hat, worn from decades of use, rests nearby. Her bracelets jingle as she lovingly connects with the sweetgrass, humming as she weaves. Humming. Hummingbirds right here. You can be humming. The corndar of earth knows that when we share the sweetness of life with another, all may thrive. She brings attention to rich bounty that nature provides. She visits her garden in the wild places often and shares her knowledge freely with her people. The sweetgrass grows best in community with other prairie land plants. She understands, as Robin Wall Kimmerer writes, in braiding sweetgrass flourishes when it is harvested and declines when it is not. The corndar of earth tends the land out of a heart overflowing. She says, thank you, thank you, thank you. People are drawn to her grounded, steady presence. Her counsel brings faith and inspires prosperity. So it says, grow sweetgrass at home and support a wild sweetgrass management project. Share the joy and abundance of life. Host a party. Eat good food. Braid sweetgrass with friends. Bless a home or gathering place. Burn dried sweetgrass braids. And that was on page 109. 1 and 9 add up to a 10. 10 is success, completion, fulfillment, cycles ending for new beginnings. Okay, so let's get you a few oracle messages, and I'm kind of curious if I've done okay, let's do the white light oracle first. Okay, where did I put it? There it is. All right, from the white light oracle for our Pisces, can you give them any more confirmation about these messages they're getting about their personal evolution for this year of 2023? From the white light oracle, thank you. 39. Oh my gosh, I've gotten 39 and 36 so much throughout this reading. So that number may be significant. That adds up to a 12. 12 reduces to a 3. 3 is communication, transportation, journeys, technology, cooperation. It says ivory, wish-fulfilling crow. See, birds may be significant to you guys. So let's find 39. And it says, okay, so it's on page 198. That adds up to an 18, and then that reduces to a 9. Okay, you can have what you truly want. Such knowledge helps soften and release fear, grasping control, and doubt. Have confidence that the universe hears your prayers and is even now leading you into that which you seek. You can take sanctuary within your spiritual connection whenever you need stabilization and protection against the fluctuations of the external world. No matter what is happening around you, there is a way through to the fulfillment of your potential. Busunda is the mysterious Hindu sage and sweetgrass. That is so funny. Hindu sage who assumes the form of a crow and lives atop the magical wish-fulfilling tree, thriving whether there be feast or famine in the world. As a highly evolved supernatural being, he has outlived the ending of numerous world ages. No calamity or cataclysm can shake the powerful divine tree or the creatures who live within its shelter. The sacred tree is a place of sanctuary and protection where no harm can befall any of its inhabitants. The wish-fulfilling tree is a spiritual symbol for the soul, the heart, and the divine bodhisattvas, or enlightened sages who guide and protect humanity. It represents a high level of consciousness which is abundant and in harmony with the universe, and therefore blissful, free, and generous. This oracle reminds you that as you align with spirit, you are aligning with a powerful field of grace which has protective and strengthening qualities. It is a spiritual tonic with effect in all dimensions and all realms of existence. The price for such sacred empowerment is the surrender of one's ego. This is a lifelong journey for most of us rather than a one-time event. We recondition our mind in the ways of spirit again and again. We disentangle our hearts from societal conditioning based in fear, dominance, greed, and victimization of getting one's personal desires met at any cost. We recognize there is a profound difference between taking and receiving. We trust in what is destined for us. Stories abound in the Hindu tradition of various wish-fulfilling manifestations, from goddesses to trees to cows and gems. When someone sought to possess the wish-fulfilling treasure for their own personal use, they would always be thwarted by the higher spiritual intelligence of love, which cannot be controlled or manipulated but remains as it is, pure and generously giving all that is needed to a receptive heart. Ivory is an organic material like bone, which makes up the tusks and teeth of numerous animals of land and sea. Tusks are used to brush away vegetation and obstacles to help an animal move through its environment. Therefore, one metaphysical correspondence of ivory is the ability to move through even inhospitable environments successfully. The message of the ivory wish-fulfilling crow is that one does not have to dominate or manipulate others to attain success. It is enough to align with spirit and trust that your sacred inner work is sufficient to attract whatever is needed to manifest your higher purpose. You can attain what you seek by becoming a radiating rather than through contriving or manipulating. Busanda teaches that when the cosmic fire of transmutation becomes too intense, we can focus upon the sacred waters. When the winds of change blow ferociously, we focus upon the mountain. When the waters become such that we fear becoming submerged, it is best to focus upon the movement of the air. He is describing the way of responsiveness and balance. You can recognize what is happening and adjust your sails to suit the winds rather than trying to change the ways of nature. This oracle guides you to trust that you will reach your destination even when there are forces beyond your control. You don't need to be powerful than oppressive forces to overcome them. In connection with your heart temple of spirit, you will be empowered to proceed on your path with abundance, wisdom, and joy. Okay, that's awesome. All right, so now let's get you another oracle message from the Seeker Oracle. Let's see. Here it is. All right. From the Seeker Oracle for our Pisces, can we get another confirmation message, anything they need to know, along with these other messages for their personal evolution for 2023, our Pisces? Seek inspiration. Okay. Oh, this is cool. It's a horse. Maybe some of you are connected to horses. Seek inspiration. On page 96. Okay. According to legend, when Pegasus was a young colt, Athena took him to the Isle of the Muses, who then raised and loved him. In his excitement upon his arrival, Pegasus struck the earth with his hooves. A spring flowed forth from where his hooves landed. These springs were said to be a source of inspiration and sacred to the Muses. There are times when we find ourselves without inspiration. We lose direction and need help to find our way. In these moments, there are many things we can do to find inspiration. A walk in the woods, meditation, listening to music, all can help to clear the mind. Guidance from a role model or mentor can also help, as can brainstorming with a friend. Inspiration can also find us in the form of synchronicity. Random and seemingly unrelated occurrences that feel like they are connected. For example, you could find a feather, birds, while out taking photos of birds. You pick it up and take it home, placing it on the table. You then open the book you were reading earlier, and one of the first words you see written on the page is feather. You brush it aside as a coincidence until you meet a friend the next day, and they mention a local ornithology workshop they are attending and ask you to come. You attend and find yourself inspired to take your interest in birds further. You want to learn more, and so you apply for more formal and intensive courses. Seek inspiration, and what you seek will find you. The answers are all around us. Absolutely. We just have to be aware of them, right? Okay, one last message for Pisces from the Shaman's Dream Oracle. Divine Source Creator, Protectors, Ancestors, are lonely only. From the Shaman's Dream Oracle, one last message that our Pisces can take with them, along with these other messages for their personal evolution for 2023. There it is, 19. Really? Wow. So 19 adds up to 10. 10 is success, abundance, completion, cycles ending for new beginnings. And it says falling angel, spiritual narcolepsy. Maybe you want to check into that. You have everything in front of you, all the synchronicities, all the signs, the messages, the abundance is right in front of you. It's there for you. It's up to you to grab it, okay? All right, Pisces, those are your messages. But take what resonates, leave whatever may not resonate. Use your discernment. Thank you so much for being here. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And always unconditional love and light. So be it. And I will see you guys in the next reading or video. Thanks so much. Bye.